Welcome back. Between 9 a.m. Thursday and 9 a.m. Friday, the St. Lucia Fire Service responded to one major incident requiring ambulance assistance. At about 10 a.m. Thursday, the 7th of January, the Vieux Fort Fire Service received a call for assistance for a motor vehicular accident along the Vieux Fort Labrie Highway. Fire Service spokesperson Damien Jabatis has the details.
Responding officers found that the accident involved a motorcycle that had collided with a pedestrian. Patient assessment revealed that the pedestrian, an elderly male, sustained a laceration to his upper lip and a dislodged tooth. He was treated, transported, and handed over to the medical staff at St. Jude Hospital in a stable condition.
The other individual also sustained injuries.
The motorcyclist was also assessed and found with abrasions to his elbow and knee. He also complained of pain to his shoulder. He opted to be transported to the hospital by private means and did not await a secondary ambulance which had been dispatched to the scene.
That was Fire Service spokesperson Damien Jabatis. St. Lucia's Goodwill Ambassador Kenny Chitoli, who is based in Canada, recently donated medical supplies and emergency packages to the government and people of St. Lucia.
The St. Lucia Goodwill Ambassadorial Program continues to bear fruit. Goodwill ambassadors are expected to represent St. Lucia locally, regionally, and internationally by leveraging their profile and celebrity status to tap into access for growth and to forge strategic partnerships between the Cultural Development Foundation and other related agencies. Goodwill Ambassador, businessman, entrepreneur, and philanthropist His Excellency Kenny Chitoli is taking the role seriously, recently donating medical supplies and emergency packages to St. Lucia. The Goodwill Ambassador migrated to Canada in 1972 and took with him the spirit of community and industry. Minister in the Ministry of Tourism, Information and Broadcasting, Culture and Creative Industries, with responsibility for culture and creative industries, Honorable Senator Fortuna Belrose expressed gratitude for the donation.
As you know, St. Lucia launched the ambassadorial program about a year ago. And so doing, what we were able to do was to appoint a series of persons across the globe who continue to provide support to our country. And today we're here to receive a container of a shipment of supplies, medical supplies, emergency packages from Ambassador Ken Chitoli in Canada. And of course, Mr. Chitoli, of course, has been a wonderful civilian. He's continued to support our country over the years. And today we're here to say thank you to him and, of course, receive the gracious gift he's been able to send here for the people of our country.
The St. Lucia Goodwill Ambassadors Program is a proposed tool to actualize the national cultural policy in a number of areas. The individuals appointed are citizens of St. Lucia who have achieved international acclaim, and the overall objective of the program is to serve as a catalyst for socio-economic transformation and the development of human capital in all sectors related to the creative arts and the industries, sports, visual arts, gastronomy, and music. Attorney General of St. Lucia, Honorable Stephen Julien, highlighting the impact of the Goodwill Ambassadorial Program, conveyed his appreciation for the gesture.
The items that you see here represents a relationship that has been nurtured over many years between the folks at KLC Freight in Canada, Mr. Ken Chitoli and his family, and through his network and through his appointment as Goodwill Ambassador, he's been able to mobilize his connections and get some of those resources available to us.
The government of St. Lucia will be working with relevant agencies to ensure the supplies and packages are distributed to those most in need. His Excellency Chitoli expresses immense gratitude to those who made the gesture possible, including President of North Star Corporation, Tony Trigiani, President of Superior Medical Canada, Ron Kilius, President of Global Medic Rahul Singh, and Accountant Executive of Global Medic Jimmy Gross. For the Government Information Service, I am Jessie Leonce reporting.
And we now get this update from the GIS on the restoration of the Colonial Development Corporation CDC apartment complex at the Darling Road Housing Estate.
We are responsible for the two sets of CDCs, affectionately known as the old CDC and the new CDC. The old CDC being the Castries Housing Estate, and the new CDC, the Darling Road Housing Estate. Our emphasis today would be on the restoration and beautification of the Darling Road Housing Estate, which comprises of 10 apartment blocks. Apart from the apartment blocks, in this estate, we also have 42 shopping units. We're taking a holistic approach to remedying a lot of the issues that we're having within the city, within the CDCs. We started a rodentification project with the Ministry of Health sometime in June, and it ran until December.
So far, I have no complaint. Once you ask somebody, especially the Gozile minibus drivers and the Moshiba bus drivers, we have no problem, no issue with them. As soon as they see that we are coming with the crane truck, for them, they're making way for us. The people that selling, the boutique owners under the balcony, they themselves understand the situation. Some of them are helping us. So, bravo to all of them.
For us, this is just the first step to really enhancing this area for our residents. Of course, there are other concerns that we would like to address in terms of the general upkeep, the security, the safety, and the overall aesthetics of the environment.
She tried her best, and she, I must say, are the one that forced me to start that work at the time of the year, so that the people that we employ could get a bread for Christmas.
I want to say how very pleased I am, how much I welcome the opportunity for some of our constituents to find employment as this work progressed. Of course, we would have liked to employ many more persons, but we look for other opportunities to ensure that we continue to provide employment for the constituents.
Presently, we remain about 48 workers in all. I divided the project into 7 pieces. I have 7 subcontractors. Each of them have a building. But all in all, the tenants are happy, public eyes are happy, and I'm happy that I'll deliver on time or ahead of time.
I want to say how very excited, how very hopeful I am as we enter this new year for even better things to come for our residents, not just for the CDC area, but for Castries Central in general.
The National Housing Corporation would like to thank our residents and also our commercial tenants for their patience during this restoration project. We would like to say that we just have a few more weeks before completion of the project, so please bear with us, remain safe, and all the best for the new year.
The government of St. Lucia, in collaboration with the Global Environmental Fund, continues to further the work of integrating ecosystem management and restoration of forests on the southeast coast of St. Lucia.
The Departments of Agriculture and Sustainable Development have signed a Memorandum of Understanding for the GEF 6 East Coast Southeast project. The 5-year project will focus on ecosystem management, landscape restoration, and sustainable livelihoods on the southeast coast of St. Lucia. Permanent Secretary of the Department of Agriculture, Fisheries, Natural Resources and Cooperatives, Barrymore Felicia, says the Division of Forestry will be assisting in establishing at least 1 marine protected area, as well as the restoration and rehabilitation of mangroves, seagrass beds, and coral reefs.
Further support will also be given to farmers so that they can engage in value-added services such as agro-processing. So within the Department of Agriculture, we have 3 critical departments that have to work collaboratively with the Department of Sustainable Development and other stakeholders, including the local community leaders and community groups, to execute and implement the project activities. So we are at the Department of Agriculture committed to making this project a success, and with the signing of this MOU, we wish to formalize our commitment, and we look forward to working with UNEP, Jeff, the project coordination team, to make better the lives of every St. Lucian.
Deputy Permanent Secretary of the Department of Sustainable Development says the signing of the Memorandum of Understanding marks a milestone for the Jeff 6 East Coast Southeast project, as the Department of Sustainable Development continues to address the lack of integrated protection of the ecosystems on the southeast coast.
The MOU clearly outlines the roles and responsibilities of the Department of Sustainable Development and all the divisions of the Department of Agriculture. It will provide guidelines for the cooperation and collaboration between the two agencies. We look forward to working with the Department of Agriculture and to strengthen the collaboration between the departments under this project.
The Jeff 6 East Coast Southeast project is estimated at approximately $4.4 million. From the Communications Unit of the Ministry of Agriculture, I am Anicia Antoine reporting.
Stay with us when we return the latest weather forecast.